That. Hey everyone, it's Wally and
Nanette.
how's everybody doing tonight? This is going to be a fun night. It's going to be so informal. I don't have any topics. I have a blank piece of paper and that's it. So we're going to do this giveaway. And if you want to talk about something, I've got a couple of things I want to mention. I think Nanette's got a couple of things as well, but this is going to be very, very informal and we appreciate everybody joining in. This is 14 people. I actually thought about doing this for just the members. And I thought, well, let's just open it up. And if somebody might just have a question for us, we can certainly answer that during this live session. If you're looking forward to spring like I am, and you have questions about your geckos coming out of brumation or how to set up eggs or anything, let us know and we'll see if we can answer that. So thank you very, very much for joining us. We've got this giveaway, and what we're going to do is give away in two different groups, one the advanced and one the elite. And correct me if I'm wrong, Nanette, with any of these. So you have a line somewhere in there for the elites.
No, I don't.
Well, you will
But
now.
I will now.
Just checking some things. Chris Biggs, how are you doing?
I get it.
Hope you're doing well, my friend. Miss you. Miss watching your videos. I just have been so busy this winter with everything that's going on. Good friend. Thank you for joining us tonight. And I tell you what, folks, if you have a question, let us know. Hi, Barb. I've said hi already to a lot of people in just the chat. Hi, Faith. Hi, Dope Critters. Bugs wanted me to dance. I said, hey, if you've got the singles, send them my way and I'll dance the night away.
No.
You don't get it?
No.
I
get it.
I've got a poll here somewhere,
No.
I'm sure.
Oh, you're gross.
Lynn says, hi, Nanette.
Hi.
I'm just jumping back down to the bottom. It's been a crazy winter for us so far. It really has. We've done a lot downstairs. We've had the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas. We got into January. I had some videos that came due and just love putting them away. Go ahead and mention if you have something.
Chris is speaking in Madison in April.
What?
Chris is speaking
oh my
in
gosh,
April in
I will
Madison.
absolutely be there in
What
April.
date?
We'll have, give us a date, Chris, or you know what? If you have links, Chris, send them here because I know a lot of people here in this chat probably are from, a few people are probably from the Madison area. So we're just getting over the hump here in the winter and just in time for spring. Who's looking forward to spring? Say, I'm looking forward to spring.
I'm looking forward to spring.
I am too. So what's the thing that you're looking forward to most as we jump into spring? Hi, Matt.
All the snow gone and a little bit warmer weather. All the flowers, the trees, everything will start blooming. The birds will come back again.
Yeah, what does that mean? Birds are coming back, and who's usually the first one to see a robin?
I already did.
You already did. No pictures,
2
no
weeks
proof.
ago. You saw it too because I made you come and look.
This is true. I'm just seeing Chris's. Wow, Chris is busy. I tell you, he's running all over the country.
Keynote at the American what? I missed it.
We'll have to go back to that. Hi, Morgana. So Morgana is, I think, around the Madison area. Chris Biggs just mentioned that he's coming to Madison, Wisconsin, probably despite me. But I would love to attend that and say hi to the man, the myth, the legend. Make sure you check out Chris, the Mad Aquarius Biggs YouTube channel. I think he's got a couple now, so that's pretty cool. I'm waiting for spring too. I really am. So for me, springtime means three things. Springtime means fishing,
cleaning.
I haven't said the other two, but I'll guarantee that's not. Cleaning is not in my top three things I look forward to in spring. What did I just say? Fishing. I love fishing, and I can't wait for the spring. And I promised myself this year, that's one of my New Year's resolutions, is to get out more frequently, get out at least some, and take Crystal and do some fishing. Springtime means baseball. Springtime means baseball. And in the past, I usually set aside opening day. I don't go to the games. I set it aside in the living room, and I flip channels and I watch 3 or 4 games at a
I gotta
time.
get that organized. What
Yeah,
day is it?
and Nanette goes out and gets peanuts and licorice and hot dogs for lunch, and that's
Decorated for
rite of
baseball.
spring for sure. And springtime for me means geckos, setting up geckos coming out of brumation. So this last weekend was supposed to be the day that everything came out of brumation. I've delayed it until probably tomorrow because I've been busy with a couple of other things, but everything comes out of brumation. It's going to be nuts here. So we have, I can't tell you how many animals that we have in the deep freeze that is considered the Supreme Gecko facility downstairs. We'll turn up the lights, we'll turn up the heat, and we'll give them about 2 or 3 weeks, and we'll start pairing them off. We've got a lot of leopard geckos. The Cresteds probably will, as everything warms up, probably start breeding in a month or 2. I know I'm about the latest person to breed crested geckos. But then all the more rare stuff will come out. All the Australians, Fulsuma. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be busy. It's going to be exciting this year because we have probably about a dozen animals that I got last year that I'm hoping to breed this year. So I'm just looking over names. Morgana, Hannah, Heather's here. If you haven't yet, go ahead and throw a like on the video, on the live stream, so that we know that you're here. Say hi if you want to. How do you heat your reptile space? In many different ways. So I have racks, and so I heat the racks with flex watt tape, heat tape, I should say. I shouldn't say flex watt. I also heat with heat cable, and I also have space heaters for some of the rooms. I have multiple rooms here. Hi, Jordie. Thanks for joining us.
And
so
your regular heat vents are in the facility as well, from the regular furnace and that.
Yeah, in the wintertime, we throw all of the heat vents off, and in the springtime, everything opens up. We have a bug room that stays warm all the time, but I have a space where I do leopard geckos and Australian geckos, and that space has a heater in it, so that the room warms up, and then that ambient temperature flows into the next crested room. So that's pretty cool. Do you breed scorpion-tailed geckos? I have them. I have yet to put them together because I'm so afraid to. I just don't want to lose that female. I lost a female a couple of years ago, and that kind of bothered me. So I have them set up. I have them warming up. I probably will introduce them in the next couple of days. And I'll probably get my binoculars out, and I'll just kind of watch the male. And the second that he shows any aggression, I'll probably pull him out. So I'm hoping for scorpion tail babies this year. They're so cute, but I'm going to be over cautious. It's going to be crazy.
Did you turn the heat off in here too?
I think the heat is on in here, especially since you joined us. The heat is on. Hi, Sandy. How are you doing? Frank the Tank, how are you doing? Is it time? Is it time to do a giveaway? So we have a lot of giveaways. I'm going to see if I can get some pictures up. So Nanette, do you have anything that I missed
we've
here?
had no issues with our heat tape
Hi,
since
Moon.
that issue that we had when it got too hot. We've been good since then, and we've checked all the heat tape on all the stands to make sure everything else was good.
We're going to do a giveaway. Do you want to read off the gifts that we're going to have tonight, Nanette? First of all, we're going to have some gifts for our advanced members. And I appreciate you. If you have joined here and you're not a member, thank you very much for joining in. Much appreciated. I'm just going to see if we
put the
can.
line in the right spot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So we have 4 of the indoor humidity temperature monitors, right?
Yes.
We have a 16-ounce bag of Pangea for crusteds and gargoyles, or a 32-ounce bag of Supreme Chow.
So
is that the original Supreme Chow?
Folks, that's 2 different gifts.
One or the other. You get to pick one.
You get to pick one or the other. Good. There you go.
I can't tell if I'm in the screen.
You're in the screen.
And then the Elite is the $100 Amazon.
$100
Card.
gift card for the elite. So we'll have 3 different gifts for elite members. That's our highest level. Go ahead, $100 gift certificate. The second gift is a baby gargoyle.
And the other one is 2 juvenile or baby Cresties, right?
I doubt that these guys will settle down. I doubt, since it didn't happen in our video that we just did. Why do they always poop when you put them in cups? I'm going to see if this works out, folks. And if it doesn't, I apologize. But, oh, look at that guy.
Oh, that's a
pretty cool stripe. I'm trying to get myself out of the picture here. That's the gargoyle. It's being really nice here. How about that, folks? Very calm. It keeps going in and out. I apologize. But that's our gargoyle. It's about 2 to 3 months old. I think it's 3 months old. It's making sounds. It's yapping at me.
It's because you're yapping.
I always yap. You going to do it? Go ahead.
Now you be ready to catch it.
Okay. I'm going to kind of close up. Go ahead.
I can't see.
This is from our red line. I hope that showed up.
Oh, I could barely hope.
And we have another one that's has some Dalmatians on it. Really nice Dalmatians. So those two, the 2 crested geckos will go together. Just wipe Gecko on me. Wow, folks. So I know she didn't. So that's going to be the 3rd gift. So we have the $100 Amazon. We have the gargoyle. We have the 2 crested geckos. So let's give away a gift right now. So I'm going to show you real quick. Let me just do this. I don't know if everybody can see that, but I posted these pictures out on Facebook of the gargoyle and the 2 crescents. But what I want to show you right now is I'm going to get out of there and I'm going to share.
You're getting good at this.
I don't know. I think I just lost it. And then
I still haven't gotten this down.
Window screen. I am looking for, hopefully, I'm not finding it. Do you have anything? Folks, I'm looking around for my screen here and I'm not seeing it.
Has anybody ever had a chocolate piñata filled with churros and fruit? I saw a picture on Facebook of somebody, a friend of mine, that took his daughter and they had that for dinner at a restaurant. And I sent it to you today because I thought, oh, that would be a cool birthday thing to do, is go and have my piñata. It's like having a cocoa bomb filled with fruit and churros. And then you hit it at the table and it all spills out and you get to eat all that good stuff. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to be doing. I checked it out. I know what restaurant and I know where it's at.
So I'm sorry, what do you put in it?
It's got, this one has fruit and then they have those churros, the dough, you know, the twisted dough.
I say just put Hershey Kisses in it.
No, it's already got the chocolate shell. It's
a
dark chocolate shell filled with fruit.
Frank says waffles. Put waffles in it.
No, we're not putting waffles in it, Frank.
I think we need to put waffles in it.
It just looked really, really good. And
it does sound good.
I'm going to have it. So I Googled it and found it today at work.
Yum.
And we're going to have to go and have that.
Okay. I am going to show you, if I still have it here.
I think making one myself would be hard.
So hopefully everybody can see this. I don't know if I can do the numbers even bigger here.
You got them in there.
Okay. So we have an advanced. I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. So this is our advanced. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in, you know, reading off every single one. But what I've done is if you just signed up like J-Bug and Elisha Lawler.
Holy cow.
If you just signed up, then I have you in here for one chance. If you have signed up a couple of months ago, then you have 2 chances because you're a member 2 months.
Oh, okay.
All the way up to, and I'm going to go kind of slow here so you can see your names here, but all the way up to a whole year with some of our participants in the Buy Me a Coffee membership.
12 times.
So if you're in for a whole year, you're in here 12 times. And I just see Jessica Ward.
Yeah, I see a couple of them in there.
Is not. And I am going to change this real quick. I don't know why I missed Jessica.
Oh, her name, you have to add it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I might have missed that one real quick. And let me do this, folks. Bear with me.
Yep, I'll get it in. Today was pretty good at work. It wasn't too cold. We've got water leaking in the building though in a couple
Oh my
spots.
gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, there was a school in Merton that had to close down yesterday because their roof collapsed on one side, I guess, from some water
Wow.
and the weight of the snow, and they had to close down before the kids got there. They found it.
I'm
And
going
that's
to
just
read
kinda
off
weird.
the elite members here. I'm not going to read them off, but Jessica, I know you just signed up, and I know you were a member. It just elapsed, and then you just signed back up for a year. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Holy cow.
So you're in there 12 times as well. I can change that number, but it doesn't matter at this point. So I'm going to go through here a little bit slow. So if you see your name, you can just kind of verify. If you don't see it, let me know. It's going to be hard to go back and verify at this point, but trying to go slow so people can just do a quick verification to make sure everything's in there. People are like, oh my gosh, this is so boring.
I'm not a member yet, but I still watch. Okay, that's okay.
And we greatly appreciate that.
That's great.
I want to tell you real quick. This is one of the benefits. Go ahead, Danette.
I'm just looking to see. I thought I saw somebody say something.
Go ahead, and I'm going to mention just real quick that this is one of the benefits that we try to do. We try to give back to our members as part of the Buy Me a Coffee. Your support means the world to us, from a new mic to lights to different things that help me. I just got a set of 2 wireless mics that I've been wanting for 2 years. And because of your support, I was able to get that. So now I can move around the facility much, much better. I was looking at a GoPro for my hat so that I could do more video downstairs, thanks to you. But I got a belt that will hold my phone to save a little bit of money. Hi, Andrew. Thanks for jumping in. So the money that you give us to support Supreme Gecko goes into providing more content to you. And that might be a couple of apps that I have to make my job easier. So it gives me more time to do more videos. Hopefully, that benefit alone is why you're supporting Supreme Gecko. But what I try to do also is we have lists on the Buy Me a Coffee page, like my preferred vendors. Here's some of the sites that I use for supplies. So I've gone through all the research to try to narrow down the best deals and reliable supplies. I have a list for preferred vendors there where we like these vendors for purchasing leopard geckos or crested geckos or so on and so forth. So I've kind of done some legwork there and sharing with you so that you can kind of get a feel for where we go to shop. I have to do videos out there like the last year I did the RF to help you kind of keep track of your animals. I have a couple of other things coming real quick that hopefully will help you even more with your animals. It's all about trying to share this information. I would like you to think about what member specific, what kind of behind the scenes videos do you want me to do for you as members? I've said all along that I'm doing videos, for members first. I'll publish them so that you can see them first, and then I'll publish them to the
special ones.
Public, exactly. But if you have others that you really want, I might make a members only specific video. I certainly am going to have some interviews coming up now that we're kind of over the hump. I'm going to have some interviews with some key people in the hobby, and these will be only members. They'll probably be members first so that then we can share with the public, but you're going to see them first. So try to give you more than what you're asking for as far as a member. That's what I'm trying to do. Go ahead, Nanette. Okay. And then we're going to start drawing some names. Yeah.
You need to just look at this one. I'm not showing it.
Where am I looking?
Where the arrow is on the screen. I don't know what that means.
Jennifer's asking about the previous 12 months. Right. I added you, Jennifer, for the 12 months. It's right now, if you're a member, and if you signed up again 2 months ago, then you're in there for 2 times. So you have 2 chances. If somebody else signed up, 12 months ago, then they have 12. They have 12 chances to win, if that makes sense. If you saw the spreadsheet.
She says, "Does my previous 12 ones count?"
Yep,
I
think
that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we just saw on
All
the
right,
spreadsheet.
I just want to make sure.
Yep. Bugs and beings. We found some dollar bills.
Great.
Fax them
Don't
over.
send them here.
Okay, let's do a giveaway, Nanette. So we're going to do an advanced, and we're going to do the
Advanced.
We're
Right
going to start with
We're
the
going to do a
advanced.
temp.
Yep, a pro temps. I tell you what, folks, I love these pro temps, and I think it's very, very important that you know exactly what. And if you see something in here,
Oh, I'm sorry.
talk about it.
I'm
Nanette.
looking at this.
These pro temps, ThermPros, are so easy to use, and they go right to your phone. So you know what's going on all the time. If you don't know the temperature for your reptiles, I think that's kind of a problem. I think you really need to know what the temperatures are, just in case your temperature goes down or it heats up too much, your thermostat goes down. This will save you animals. So we're giving away 4. Andrew says Andrew, I saw your video on these 2. I started using them. You put out a video, so I just pretty much copied your video. But I'm so glad that you put that video out there as well. These are great, great tools. Go ahead.
Wonderlust is asking, and if they updated to Elite, did you get them?
It depends on when you did that.
Just updated. It
if you
says.
just did,
it's like now or.
Yeah, if you just didn't, you didn't let me know, then I might have missed you. So.
And Morgan, oh no, we aren't going to be in Janesville this weekend. Oh, there goes a light.
Lost a light. I'm going to turn this one up so we can see a little bit better.
We can see. We're good.
Yeah, we're okay. That's better. That light has to be replaced. Who wants to support that? Okay, are you good?
I think we're okay then.
All right, let's give away some gifts.
Okay. Temp first.
Okay,
Pro
I'm going to
temp.
show the list. So
And
here's
I-
our list. I'm going to
my
go over
list.
to. I'm looking around my camera, folks. You probably are already familiar
Maybe
with
that's
this
something
routine.
you have to look for. Some different screening.
I don't know.
Bring
I
up
like how it all kind of shows you. I do need a different light, but we're going to go with advanced. We have 109 different entries. So I'm going to jump back over here.
Are they in alphabetical order?
They are not. They're by
Okay.
date. So,
Oh, okay.
okay. Present. We're going to. There we go. Okay, whoops. Let me just go ahead and get that completely out. Now we can share. We're going to do a random number giveaway, and Nanette, you can kind of watch for any questions.
I'm watching as you're doing your
Okay.
thing here and just check.
I think I'm missing my. There we go. Okay. Now, how many did I say?
101.
109. 109. So we're going to go 1 through 109. This is for one of the ThermPros. Yep.
Temp Pro. Temp
ThermPro.
ThermPro.
Okay,
I'm
let's
sorry.
go ahead and
I'm
make
calling
sure
it a
everybody can
temperature thing.
see this.
Because it says temperature monitor on the box.
All right.
It threw me.
And we got the number 20. So I'm going to jump back over to my screen and find 20 and number 20. And this should give everybody exactly the same chance to win.
Melinda.
This is Melinda Sims. Congratulations. Congratulations.
All right. Are we doing another temp?
Yeah. Any questions? Everybody's good. Let's do another one. So we're going to generate again, 109. Number 96. This seems to be the easiest way that I've found. Jonathan White. So,
Nothing white.
hey. And shall we do another one?
Sure, why not?
All right. I knew you'd say that. Number 72. Number 72. This is for another ThermPro, and then we've got one more ThermPro. So someone
won? someone.
So what happened here, folks, is that I'll see if I can get that over the screen. I have one person that has. I have several that don't have real names, like a first and last name in our list because of the way they signed up with Buy Me a Coffee. So this person has an email and it has someone in there. I think I talked to somebody just like today or yesterday about their name and just confirming, that it was the same person. Some people have business names like we saw on the sheet. So this person has somebody, but I have an email so I can go back to that person.
Perfect. So it's not just someone, it is somebody.
It is not someone, it is somebody.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and
just checking on that one. What's the weather like by you guys? Is it raining, snowing? We had actually a nice day today. Yesterday it rained a lot, but today it wasn't so bad.
Getting this next screen up again. Yep. Bear with me.
And
here,
tomorrow's
folks.
Supposed to be yucky again, I think, here. I think we're supposed to have rain and yuck again.
I know what the forecast for Andrew is.
Is Andrew going to have lots of snow?
Let's see. Is it an odd day or an even day? Because he has lots of snow on even days.
Even days? Oh, yeah. It's an odd day tomorrow.
Okay.
Because it's March 1st. Can you believe that?
March 1st.
March 1st tomorrow.
So let's march first into this next pick. And
because there are not 31
this
days
is another ThermPro, right?
In February. Yes,
we'll
it
go ahead
is.
And generate, and it's number 44.
I actually saw a calendar at work today in a classroom that had February 31st on it. I was a little confused.
I think I just lost my other number, but I'll keep that back. So this is, whoops.
I wrote them down.
Okay, good.
What is this?
This is, the name is Christian Falldino. Falldine.
How do you spell it? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Falldine.
And the number was
Frank says 44. Don't eat the yellow snow.
Yellow snow?
What? We've been in the low 80s for over a week. Where are you? Like on the equator?
That's not fair. Not at all.
Okay, we have a couple of additional.
On the equator.
Right? Okay, we have a couple of additional gifts here.
We have a bag of Pangea or a bag of Chow.
So again, you don't need to be present to win. And let me tell you, this is either your choice. Either you can get the Supreme Isopod Chow or you can get the Pangea at any time. Just you winners, please just message me. Let's
Alabama.
Go. Alabama. Love Alabama.
80 degrees in Alabama?
Wow. Okay. Hopefully I have the numbers up.
I'm jealous. And this is for either Pangea or so they have to tell us in the comments.
Yeah. I just realized I'm not showing the names, but
once their name is called, we have to have them tell us which one, correct?
Yes.
And is it an original?
Well, they can tell us after the show as well. So let's go ahead and generate. This is for either one of those. It's number 84, going down to 84, and the 84 is Dana Crosby.
I like giveaways.
I like giveaways too. This is a blast for me as well.
Fun.
Now what do we have? We have another Supreme Isopod Chow or the Pangea. And we have 93.
I wrote it down once. I'm glad you said it.
93 is Sarah Cadillac. Cadillac?
Sarah Cadillac.
Taking the note here.
That looks like your friend in high school, Cadillac.
Yeah, Cadillac. Cadillac.
Sarah Cadillac.
All right. Congratulations, folks. That's the end of our advance. So I'm going to go ahead and Sarah's here.
All right,
she says,
Sarah.
Hey, that's me. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to pull the names of the Crested geckos. And before we do that, the winner for the names, or the winner's name for the Crested geckos. Before I do that, think for a second while I set this up and make sure if you have something that you want us to do for Buy Me a Coffee members only, let me know in the comments. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
45 minutes to clear off a windshield.
Let me know in the comments so that we can put that together. We had somebody ask the other day, about, hey, you did a video on setting up bioactives. How is that going? Could you do an update video so that we can see those enclosures? I think that's a great idea. And I have it on my list, on my board, and I'll be doing that in the next probably month or so.
I think there's a couple people that gave you ideas earlier
In
about
the
what they
list?
would like, yeah. So
Excellent. If you can
hopefully
think of
go
something that
back
you
and
want to see,
'em.
if you can think of something that makes Buy Me a Coffee even more special, let me know, because that's what we want to do. Okay, we're going to do this one a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and pull a number, and I'm going to see if I can then go into the spreadsheet and find the number instead of just us seeing the one screen.
And ice, solid ice, probably an inch thick or more on that windshield. Yuck.
So we have 109. Remember that number.
Got it.
Okay. This is going to be, whoops, I gave you the wrong sheet. I was looking at the advanced, so give me a second here. I thought that was a little bit low. 139.
139.
139. So we're going to change this to 139. This will be for, I'm not going to generate it just yet. I'm going to make comments here.
Oh, you really have it in for that poor elf.
Sandy messaged me. Let's set up a chat. Did you know if you're an advanced or an elite member, the first chat is for free. The first consultation, we do consultations quite often with Supreme Gecko, be it on shows, being on Isopod setups, be it on specifics about geckos and setting up geckos and breeding, be it on business. I know Faith had a session a while back, and we sat. It was supposed to be, I don't know, Faith, if you remember, but it was like a half hour, and we talked for, I think, 3 days. Wasn't it like 3 days?
I have a question. You're getting really, really busy. Do I have to buy me a coffee to talk to you?
Or you can send me those singles.
Oh.
I'm going to get some
oh, good Lord. I'll just stick with the coffee date. Do you see that post? They wanted to know. Well, there was a question. I put one out there for you.
What was it?
They wanted to know if they're legally obligated to name any animal we win as waffles. Never thought about that. I think
that if you name a gecko waffles, you have to contribute $1 to the Buy Me a Coffee support plan. How does that sound?
It was 3 weeks long, Faith said.
What?
Oh, that's not a good one.
I'm blushing. Okay, so Cocoa Bombs. What about Cocoa Bombs?
Somebody wanted to know, they wanted more Cocoa Bombs and more cookie giveaways was one of their suggestions.
Nice. I want more cookies.
I want to figure out how to make that big piñata.
Well, you can work on that this weekend.
Oh, no. You're going to take me out to have one because I need to see what it's like first before I do it.
I don't.
A restaurant right here in Brookfield. It's like 25 minutes from our house. I already know where to go.
Okay, let me talk about the giveaway. On the giveaway, we're giving away 2 Crested geckos. We're giving in one gift. And another gift is a gargoyle. We're going to start with the Amazon $100 gift certificate. That's pretty straightforward, $100 to Amazon.
I could use that.
And again, a special thank you to everybody for becoming a Buy Me a Coffee member. What we're going to do with the Crested geckos and gargoyles, like I've always said with the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas, if you feel that you're not ready for a gecko, a live animal, if you feel that you can't take care of the animal, no offense, no judgment, no nothing. If you feel that, hey, I don't know if I'm ready for a gargoyle, what we'll do is we'll replace the gargoyle with a $100 Amazon gift card instead. If that works better for you, we'll do that. Same with the gargoyle and same with the crested. Just wanted to let you know, if you want the animals, that's cool. If you don't, then we'll substitute it with an Amazon card. In fact, we're going to make it $150 because part of the gifts for the crusteds and gargoyles, I just remembered, is that we include shipping. Yep. So to be fair, we'll make it $150 gift card for the if you want to replace it. just kind of throwing that out.
Shadow Hunter wants to know, where is the easiest way to buy me a coffee club?
If you would like to support the Supreme Gecko cause, what we're doing with putting out content, with answering questions, with doing as much as we possibly can for the community with these giveaways, you can certainly donate through a regular subscription on the Buy Me a Coffee page, or you can become a member on the Buy Me a Coffee page, or you can actually sign up for a consultation on the Buy Me a Coffee page. And that's the Buy Me a Coffee page for Supreme Gecko. I have it in the link in all of my videos. The link should be in the description in this video. If it's not, message me. Go to one of my older videos, or prior videos, I should say, and you'll see the link there. Okay, let's do the $100 giveaway. So I'm going to do this a little bit slower. Go ahead.
What if you can't take care of the Amazon gift card?
Then I'll send you over a piece of paper and I'll literally write, "Thank you very much for supporting Supreme Gecko," which is way, and I'll sign it, Wally, which is way more valuable than a $100, $150.
So much.
All right, let's go ahead and go over. I'm going to share.
Yes,
I'm really struggling with sharing stuff.
Frank said he'll hold the gift card until you get a suitable enclosure.
There you go. I'm sure that will work. Okay. I said before 139. So this is for the $100 gift card. And if you're in the live stream and you want to tell us now which one you want, that's cool. And then that will take the notes. If not, if you want to let us know tomorrow or sometime this week, that's cool too. Let's go ahead and generate a number, Nanette.
Go
the
for
number
it.
is 25.
Hit it.
So what I'm going to do
25.
here, remember, folks, that number is 25. I'm going to remove. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to share my other screen. Trying to do this
if you could see all the buttons
possibly can here, folks. And then I get lost because my screen is in the middle of everything. Doggone it. Okay.
Pull it down.
Here we go.
There you go.
And hopefully I can share that. Yep. Hopefully everybody sees that. I don't know if I can make that any bigger, folks. But what was the number?
25.
25. Okay, we're going to go over to 25. This is in the Elite. Number 25 is, I just passed it up. Number 25 is Brian Taylor. $100.
Congratulations, Brian.
Son.
I'm jealous. $100 at Amazon. Man.
Congratulations, Brian.
I would
Thank you very much.
A bona fide Wally autograph.
How about that? I'm going to remove this screen. I'm going to...
Does that mean all those little cards that you sign that you say thank you when you send out your orders are valuable cards too now?
I have no idea where I'm going here. Yeah, they're like worth probably a dime, maybe 15 cents. So if you collect enough of them, I'll redeem them for a $100 gift.
Do they get more valuable by every year that you are?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right. So we've got our number in there of 139. This is for the 2 Crested geckos.
Okay.
Again, really, I think these are really nice Crested geckos. If it doesn't work for you, let me know and we can replace it with a $150 Amazon card. So let's go ahead and generate a number. 105. Do you remember what your number was, folks?
105.
105. I'm going to stop sharing.
I'm getting dizzy.
I know, me too. You should actually do this stuff. It's dizzying.
No, I don't want to actually do this.
Okay, you've got the number?
105.
Okay, I'm scrolling. I know this is probably way tiny. Hopefully this helps.
Hannah. No, 105.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hannah.
I almost gave your gift away to somebody else. So this is geckos. And again, we're going to pick up the shipping here, folks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
You sure?
Got
Congratulations, Hannah. Okay. Hi, Adam. Thanks for joining us. I'm just looking at everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this because Hannah just won those Crested. Next gift that we have is for that Gargoyle. And the Gargoyle looks really nice. So I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to share our picker.
Are you picking?
I'm not picking my nose.
I hope not.
I'm a picking and
that
I'm
would
a
be
grinning.
gross.
You remember that from Hee Haw? I'm a pickin'.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
unfortunately, I do remember this.
What do you remember? The two people?
No, I just remember it.
Okay,
Out
who are the two?
cornfield, right?
Out in the cornfield.
Yeah.
Salute.
Of course, most of the
You know what's
out in a cornfield.
You know what's really a bad thing is that I watched Hee Haw so many times that anybody else watch Hee Haw?
They aren't that old.
I know nobody's going to be this old, but Hee Haw was an old show, kind of a country Hee Haw. So Wonderlust knows
is laughing at you. That's all.
So I could probably name a dozen characters on Hee Haw. I think,
and this is a good thing.
I think Green Bean just died, or Grandpa just died. I think it was Green Bean that just died. Aww. Anyways, yeah, I know. Anyways, if you remember Junior Samples, I remember he acted like a car salesman on some skits. I remember the sign that he held up to call for his phone number. It was BR549. Something's wrong up here that I remember that stuff and I don't remember people's names. So anyways,
or
picking
the date of your wedding anniversary.
Well, it's either October 2nd or October 6th. I'm going to go with October 6th.
Oh, you got it right. We got to write this down. 38 years.
All right. Grandpa Jones, Green Bean. Died back along.
Died.
Died.
He was my dad's friend. They used to play banjos together.
That's so cool.
Oh, awesome.
That is unreal.
Oh, I found out a fun fact today. Yeah. Gene Wilder was born in Milwaukee.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think that's what it was. Oh, now I got to go back and look. I think that's what I learned today.
Wow. Okay, let's go over to. Let's stop picking and a grinning. I'm going to share this.
Picking and a grinning. No more picking and grinning.
It. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's our random number. So this is for the Gargoyle folks. If you've hung around this long, it's like, oh my gosh, Wally just picked the gosh darn number. Okay, here we go. We're going to pick. I'm jumping over there right now. Generating the number. It's number 49. 49.
Ooh. Drum roll.
Okay, drum roll, please. I'm going to remove that. Stop. I'm going to go ahead and share.
Ollie doesn't look a day over 276. Crystal will tell you how old he is.
Okay, where the heck am I going? I'm going to my spreadsheet.
He's so confused now.
Okay, hopefully everybody can see that. I have no clue what the number was anymore.
49.
49.
I'll help you out.
Victor.
So
Gargoyle.
Victor Olson. Congratulations.
And you know, the funny thing is that he messaged me before the show and said he wanted, if I can't be there, I would like
the Gargoyle.
Which obviously, you know, because of my mind is like a steel trap. Rusty,
in some ways
and it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
He told me what he wanted, but I can't remember. So I'll get a hold of Victor. Everybody knows Victor from the Isopod community. That's really it. Absolutely. How about that, Heather? He is such a cool guy. So Victor's won the Gargoyle. If he doesn't want the Gargoyle, we'll work something out. Again, hopefully you guys understand why we're doing this. This is giving back to you guys. What's that?
Give away waffles.
Boy, waffles. We can't do that. We need
Crystal
waffles.
would be very upset if we gave waffles away, Frank. Really upset.
We do this back to you guys because you do so much for us and we want to give a little bit back. But again, if there's more that we can do, I would love to do more, like special requests of videos, or if you can think of something like, hey, Wally, can we get together? This is probably more for people of Wisconsin, but hey, Wally, can we get together and can you go out and help us get a large order of deli cups, because we do shows and then we can just buy them off of you at cost. You know, cost of the deli cups and shipping, we'll divide it amongst us. If there's something like that we can do, you know, that's where I want to be with this Buy Me a Coffee. It's all about the community and it's all about helping you guys as much as I possibly can. So we're going to stay the course. and we're going to, I have a couple of big things I keep waiting to, I have a problem where if I have a project working, I either get it 90% done and then it's like off and I'm running on another project. That's kind of like this tank. I don't know if you can see it right there, but we added another enclosure. That enclosure came in early to mid-November, and I just finished it a couple of days ago. So projects, I either get 90% done and then I don't finish them, or it takes me forever to finish them, or I get 99% done and I just keep perpetually adding and changing and trying to make it as best as I can. I think I'm at that 99% for a couple of projects that I want to hand over to you guys to help maybe some of you take care of your animals easier, save time, and more accurate data information. It's all about Excel spreadsheets sometimes, not in this case.
You should see the to-do lists on his whiteboard. There's always something new on there.
Yeah, it's if it's quick, it's notes, then it gets, some of them get on whiteboard, then it goes over to this new little task management system that I have. So, and I'll share that as soon as I get past this 99 and get into 100%.
You got to get pictures of Waffles and get Waffles to sign it and have that as a gift for people.
Wow.
We should be at the Fond du Lac show. Yes, Hannah. In April, we will be up there for the show. And then we will be at Sewer Fest. Somebody said something. I said, yep, we'll be there too. A live stream brought to you by Excel.
It's either coffee or Excel or Waffles.
My herps, but went back to the whiteboard.
I tend to do the same thing, Sarah, but I tell you what, and I do have things on the board that if I'm in the middle of something like listening to a video, if I'm listening or watching a video, I watch a lot of videos. So if I'm doing something here, there's always a video going so that I can hopefully absorb a little bit of information. I know, Andrew, you do the same thing. I don't know if anybody else works on their animals, listens to YouTube's and videos in the background from a self-help kind of, or tips and techniques, or even about the animals themselves. But if I'm doing something like that, I won't go into my application. I'll write it on the board, but I tell you what, off the board into my application within like a day, so that I can kind of prioritize and I can make it visible to my day-to-day. Maybe redo the older videos that are a bit outdated that may need a few changes.
That's an awesome one.
Outstanding idea. I know my mealworm video, what you should feed mealworms, is way outdated. Way outdated. That's a great idea. Maybe I'll write it on my
you should
whiteboard
write that
here.
one on the whiteboard. Yeah.
Write it on my whiteboard here.
Crystal listens to your videos when she goes to bed at night because you've always got them playing and she can hear them.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I try to turn them up really loud, so it kind of absorbs in her, subconscious. Yeah.
That's okay. She's got it down.
Thank you for that idea. Thank you very much. But like I was saying, a little post-it note or the board, but it goes right into this app, and then it's very visible, and I can track it, and I can know when it went in, when it got done. You guys are going. I hope you guys are going to like this when it finally gets out. I'm hoping that next month is the month that I can put it out there. And again, for Buy Me a Coffee members, it's going to be free. I don't even know what I'll put a minimal probably charge on it for non-members. But if you're into taking notes, if you're into keeping track and to-dos, if you're into just keeping information, like I got this gecko from this person, this date, or these geckos bred and I got 2 eggs on this date, things like that, things that you would maybe do in a spreadsheet or a notepad. This is going to be the application. If you do that stuff, this is going to be the application you want to use, because it's super easy to set up, but it is, I feel like I'm just scratching the surface with this thing so far. So anyways,
Frank gets the first copy.
What is that?
From Waffles.
Oh.
Somebody said Laura had suggested that, and she mentioned that you had said something about it in one of your videos way back when. It's probably on the to-do list, and he just hasn't gotten there doing the changing, updating some of your old videos. She mentioned it. I know that you kind of mentioned it in a video a while back.
I did for the.
Well, I have no idea why I have an alarm for 6:50.
You've got it for 6:50 because you probably wanted to set it for 6:50 a.m. for school. That's probably what it is.
For me to be up and
to be up
and out of the house. Oh my goodness, I got one for 4:30 a.m. too, babe. Somebody was playing with my phone. Woo! That would have been ugly.
So I'm going to say now, thank you everyone for joining. If you have an idea of what we can do for the Buy Me a Coffee members, again, I'm thinking about some supply issues to try to help you guys save a little bit of money. Do it yourselves, save money, save time. That's what this year is going to be all about, to help you speed up so that you have more time with your animals. Nobody wants to spend extra time with mundane things that they could be doing a lot easier. So that's hopefully what I can share this year with everybody.
So is that like hiring somebody to do all the cleaning downstairs?
I couldn't do that. Because I micromanage so poorly. You missed a spot and you didn't scrub this tank enough. I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, somebody wouldn't work.
I'd have to work something out there. Thank you guys as well. Thank you for watching tonight. I really appreciate it. Congratulations, winners. Contact me on Facebook. I'll probably contact you and get you get in touch with you more tomorrow than tonight. We still have a
resale store. How about a resale store? They have so many extra supplies that they don't need.
Oh,
that's an interesting concept.
That is. I keep saying this and to jump out and let you guys go, but I tell you what, I would love someday, if I could facilitate it, I'd love having an online reptile show.
Like an auction show.
Well, both.
Or like,
a
show.
Of best in show, best, leopard gecko, best crested gecko. I don't know. And tag that with a auction, raffle, and people could sell their animals, and we could have 3 or 4 mini half-hour presentations, and we could have a Saturday night key speaker present. I would love to do something like that. And maybe, I've talked to Isopoddies about this from an Isopod standpoint, but I'd love to do something like that for geckos. Podcast. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if that's any different than YouTube. I'd probably just take it and throw it into the podcast. I just haven't. There's always the benefits to cost analysis that I've got going on in my mind all the time. I don't see the benefit outweighing the cost of doing something like that, because I've got these other things that are a little bit higher priority. I've thought about it, Frank. I really have, and I'd like to get more of this content out to other people. I just feel that podcasts aren't where it should be right now. Go ahead.
Though, how easy it might be to do a podcast for you when you're downstairs just working. You could just be doing it.
Well, it could be that, and it could be just taking the YouTube, interviews off and putting them into podcasts. Did you have a question?
Well, somebody made a comment here that auctions are fun, and Wally will vet everybody so they know the seller's legit. Correct. If we did that, yes they would be vetted for sure.
So I'm going to comment on that just real quick. I keep saying I'm going to let everybody go, but during the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas, we had a couple of fall downs. Now, knowing that, we've had a couple of issues in the past, and it's unfortunate, and we tried to make it as safe for everybody as we possibly can, so everybody it's fair for everybody. We had a couple this year that kind of just completely failed, and they've been they won't be participating in the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas anymore.
We had really good moderators.
You can't avoid that up front. You can do your due diligence on scoping them out and everything as much as possible on something like the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas, where we had over 100 vendors, donators, but it's going to happen, and I just hate that. We had some amazing donators this year, and I just cannot wait for next year's 12 Supreme Days of Christmas.
Okay, there's a couple things here. Jason, send Wally a private message. he'd like to talk to you about support your efforts a little bit more. So send him a private message on Facebook. Frank suggests that members only get to see Wally dance. And we
Wow,
won't
I don't
have a
know any-
membership any longer. That this whole program will fall apart.
I don't understand. What is that?
He
Oh,
wants
if I
members
dance,
only
then we lose
dancing,
all of our
yes.
members? I'm sure that will
Show
happen.
Wally slow dancing with waffles will be interesting until Nanette catches them. Yeah, it would be.
I
quite
can't do
scary,
that after I
actually.
fought Waffles
You can't
in
do that.
the 10 rounds.
No.
I don't know if Waffles would dance with me anymore.
And then I believe Jay, I think it was Jay, I'm sorry, I'm looking for it. He asked if I have the same passion for reptiles as you do. I would say no, not the same passion, but I enjoy working with Wally and the reptiles and I enjoy supporting him with them. But it would not be my very top. I don't pay attention to how the breeding cycles run. I just kind of go with the flow with what needs to be done down there. I don't get into all the deep details.
If anybody, I share, old experiences like fishing. If anybody's ever been in a boat, you're throwing a topwater plug or you're throwing a rubber worm and you're reeling it in, and you can spot 2 blocks away the ripples on top of the water from where a fish came up and got a bait. If you fish a lot, you tune into stuff like that. I can walk into the reptile room and walk past an enclosure, go, the substrate is messed up in that little area right there. I bet you there's eggs down there.
No.
Without that passion, the net would never, ever see that.
No.
And I'll walk past it and I'll see it immediately. I'll walk past an area and see a gecko out and say, oh, I wonder if the heat's okay. Maybe the heat, there's too much heat there. So I really am tuned in after 20 some years. I better be. I'm tuned into the room. That doesn't mean that I miss things. It just means that I catch them pretty quick.
Yep.
If I can. Sarah likes the fishing analogy. Oh, I could talk
Adam,
all night on fishing.
Adam mentions he sits up and watches your videos with the kids, and his son tells me I get a gecko from him, so hopefully I can find him one at Sewer Fest.
Oh, very
okay,
cool.
Adam, make sure you come up. And if anybody is on here that's showing up to any of the shows, make sure you introduce yourselves to us, because we never, ever put a face to a name unless, we don't see you.
It takes a lot
for us, and people will come up and they'll say, oh, we saw your YouTube, and it's like, oh, cool. So it's encouraging to Wally, especially with the time that he puts in for all of the videos and stuff,
just
for
to
people
meet
to come up
somebody.
and say, hey, I see you on YouTube.
So I can say thank you.
It's more fun to watch the kids when they stand there and they kind of they stare at Wally, and then they start pointing, and then all of a sudden they're like, that's the guy on YouTube, isn't it? So now, it's kind of fun.
Matching the name with a face, Morgana and Cassandra, I know you too. So when I see you coming, I'm like ducking under the table like I'm. No, I don't.
No, you don't. And Frank, you are correct.
I enjoy seeing people stop at the table.
My number one rule is no snakes. No snakes.
Not going to happen. Not going to happen. On that note, folks, I'm going to let you go.
It's dinner time.
Thank you. Did you? Oh my gosh, my stomach's wrong.
Yeah, it's dinner
Thanks
time.
for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. We're going to do more of these. This won't be the only 2023 giveaway. We're going to be doing more.
And good luck, or thank you, and congratulations to everybody.
Come on, springtime. Bye-bye.